Some pain stays so long that it starts to feel like part of you. It sits quietly in your chest, in your throat, in your tired thoughts, and after a while, you stop asking whether it belongs there at all. You simply live with it. You breathe around it. You build your days around it. You carry it into your mornings, through your afternoons, and then into the dark of night, as if your heart has no other choice. But tonight, before you sleep, I want to place a softer truth into your spirit. You do not have to carry this pain into the night. You do not have to lie down with it like it owns your bed, your body, your breath, or your peace. Just because you have carried it for a long time does not mean it was ever meant to stay. There are pains that came from words you never should have heard. There are pains that came from silence when you needed love. There are pains that came from being unseen, misunderstood, left behind, pushed aside, judged too quickly, blamed too often, or asked to be strong when what you really needed was to be held. And because you kept going, because you survived, because you did what you had to do, you may have started to believe that carrying it is simply what life asked of you. But no, my dear, survival and peace are not the same thing. Enduring pain is not the same as being meant to keep it. Holding on is not always strength. Sometimes real strength is letting your soul finally say, "This has hurt long enough." So many people move through life thinking rest will come after everything is fixed. They tell themselves that peace will come later, after the answer comes, after the apology comes, after the heart feels understood, after the past makes sense, after the mind finally stops replaying what happened. But peace does not always wait for perfect answers. Healing does not always begin when everything I explain. Sometimes healing begins in a much quieter way. Sometimes healing begins the moment you say, "I am tired of carrying what never should have been placed on my heart." Sometimes healing begins when you stop asking pain to justify itself and simply decide that your spirit deserves gentleness now. Tonight is not about pretending that nothing happened. It is not about telling yourself to hurry up and be over it. It is not about denying the tears, the grief, the confusion, or the ache that has lived inside you. It is not about pushing your feelings away so you can appear calm on the outside. This moment is about something much more loving than that. It is about recognizing that pain may have visited you, but it does not have to sleep inside you forever. It is about remembering that your soul was not created to be a storage place for every wound, every fear, every harsh memory, every heavy word, or every hurtful moment that found its way to you. There is something sacred about the hour before sleep. The world grows quieter. The noise begins to fall away. The roles you play during the day start to loosen their grip. The need to prove, manage, explain, or protect begins to soften, even if only a little. And in that quiet space, truth becomes easier to hear. Your heart begins to speak more clearly. It asks for what it has been asking for all along. Rest, safety, tenderness, release, not more pressure, not one more demand, not one more reason to stay guarded. Your heart asks for relief. It asks for a chance to stop carrying what has weighed it down for far too long. Pain can be sneaky like that. It can make a home in places you did not notice at first. It can become the tone of your inner voice. It can become the way you expect life to feel. It can become the reason you brace before joy, the reason you hesitate before trust, the reason you apologize for taking up space, the reason you feel guilty for resting, the reason you fear being too hopeful. Pain can shape your thoughts so quietly that you forget peace is natural too. You forget that calm is allowed. You forget that softness is not weakness. You forget that the heart was made not only to endure, but also to open, to receive, to breathe, to heal, and to feel safe again. So before this night takes you into sleep, pause here with me. Not to force anything, not to solve everything, not to do one more thing perfectly. Just pause. Let your breath become slow enough for your body to hear it. Let your shoulders remember they do not have to hold the whole world. Let your jaw soften. Let your chest loosen, even if only a little. Let your spirit hear these words clearly. You have carried enough for one day. You have carried enough for one season. You have carried enough for one life. The pain may be familiar, but it is not your identity. The hurt may have shaped some of your days, but it does not define your soul. You are not the wound. You are the one who is still here, still breathing, still worthy of peace. And maybe a part of you does not know how to let go. That is all right. You do not have to know every step of healing tonight. You do not have to understand the whole process. You do not have to feel totally ready. You only need a small opening, just enough to whisper, maybe I do not have to carry this anymore. Maybe I am allowed to rest. Maybe I am allowed to stop holding this so tightly. Maybe I am allowed to release the pain I never deserved. Even that little bit of willingness is powerful. Even that small softening is enough to begin. Healing often starts there, not in a grand moment, but in a simple, quiet permission that says, I am open to peace now. Think about how often pain teaches you to stay on guard. It tells you to expect more hurt. It tells you to stay alert, to stay tense, to stay prepared, because maybe then nothing will surprise you again. But being prepared for pain all the time is its own kind of pain. Living in constant defense is exhausting. Carrying old sorrow into every new day is exhausting. Sleeping with grief curled tightly in your chest is exhausting. Trying to be brave every second is exhausting. And exhaustion is often the soul's way of saying, please put this down now. Please stop asking yourself to carry what should have been comforted long ago. You are allowed to put it down. Read that with your heart. Not only with your eyes, you are allowed to put it down. Not because it was small, not because it did not matter, not because you imagined it, not because you were too sensitive, not because time alone should have erased it by now. You are allowed to put it down because you matter, because your peace matters, because your sleep matters, because your heart deserves more than survival, because the part of you that has been quietly hurting deserves a gentler home inside you. Because love, true love, does not ask you to worship pain. It invites you out of it. There are moments in life when people tell you to move on, but what they really mean is move faster than your heart can move, forget sooner than your body can forget, smile before your spirit is ready, be fine before the ache has even been named. But tonight is not about pressure. Tonight is not about hurrying. Tonight is not about forcing healing before it is ready to bloom. Tonight is about making room, that is all. Room for one easier breath, room for one softer thought, room for one kind sentence spoken inside yourself, room for one honest truth. This hurt me. I did not deserve it, and I do not have to keep carrying it into the night. Sometimes the deepest healing words are also the simplest. So let these words rest inside you now. I do not have to carry this pain into the night. Say them slowly in your own spirit. I do not have to carry this pain into the night. Let the words sink below your thoughts and touch the place in you that has been so tired for so long. You do not have to argue with the pain. You do not have to wrestle with it. You do not have to prove that you are strong enough to keep holding it. You can simply begin to loosen your grip, not all at once, not perfectly, just gently, just honestly, just enough for your heart to feel a little air again. Perhaps pain has been with you so long that letting go feels strange. Maybe you wonder who you are without the heaviness. Maybe you are afraid that if you stop carrying it, then what happened will seem unimportant. But releasing pain does not erase truth. Releasing pain does not rewrite the past. Releasing pain does not say it was fine. It says something much more holy than that. It says the pain stops living here now. It says my heart is no longer a room where every wound gets to stay forever. It says I can honor what I have been through without letting it keep harming me every night. It says I choose peace, not because the pain was small, but because my soul is sacred. There is a great difference between remembering and reliving. Many people do not realize they have been reliving pain each night. The body lies down, but the mind stays standing guard. The room is quiet, but the inside is loud. The lights go off, but old feelings wake up. The day ends, but the hurt starts talking again. And so sleep becomes another place where the heart has to work hard. But what if tonight could be different? What if tonight is not another night to relive everything? What if tonight is a turning point, a soft one, where your inner world begins to understand that sleep can also be a place of mercy, a place of release, a place where the soul does not perform, but simply rests. You do not need to arrive at total healing before you close your eyes tonight. You only need to take one step toward peace. One step may be a breath. One step may be admitting how tired you are. One step may be choosing not to go over the same painful thought one more time. One step may be placing your hand on your heart and whispering, "Not tonight, not tonight, pain, not tonight, fear, not tonight, old voice, not tonight, shame. Tonight I rest. Tonight I soften. Tonight I release a little more of what I never deserved to carry." That is enough. That is holy work. That is real healing work. The world has taught many people to treat themselves harshly, to believe they must earn tenderness, to believe they must complete every task, solve every problem, understand every wound, and rise above every hurt before they deserve peace. But peace is not a prize at the end of suffering. Peace is your birthright. Rest is your birthright. A quiet heart is your birthright. A gentle night is your birthright. And even if you have forgotten that, your soul has not. Your soul still knows what safety feels like. Your soul still knows what it means to be held by something greater than fear. Your soul still knows that love is deeper than pain, even if pain has been louder for a while. So let tonight be different, not dramatic, not forced, just different in one small sacred way. Let tonight be the night you stop bowing to old pain as if it must go everywhere with you. Let tonight be the night you say, "I see you, I know you have been here, but you do not get to lead me into sleep again." Let tonight be the night you remember that your bed can be a place of healing, that your pillow can hold more than tears, that your breath can carry more than tension, that your body can learn safety again, that your heart can learn stillness again, that your spirit can rest in love, not only in exhaustion. And if nothing else, remember this simple truth as you move deeper into these words. Pain is not proof that you must keep hurting. Familiar pain is still pain. Long-held pain is still pain. Quiet pain is still pain. Hidden pain is still pain. And pain, no matter how long it has lived in you, is not more sacred than your peace. Your peace matters. Your rest matters. Your healing matters. Your softness matters. This night matters. The space before sleep matters. The sentence you whisper to yourself matters. So whisper something gentle now. I am allowed to rest. I am allowed to release. I am allowed to stop carrying what was never mine to keep. There are things you picked up in life without ever choosing them. Heavy words, deep disappointments, sharp moments that entered quietly and stayed loudly. A look that made you feel small. A silence that made you feel unwanted, a breaking point you never saw coming, a season where love did not feel like love at all, a loss that changed the way your heart moved through the world. These things can sink into the spirit so deeply that after a while you stop seeing them as visitors. You begin to believe they belong to you. You call them your burden, your sadness, your fear, your wound, as if the pain came with your name written on it. But I want to say something very clearly tonight. Just because you have carried something for a long time does not mean it was ever meant to stay. There is a difference between something touching your life and something belonging to your soul. Pain may have touched your life. It may have shaken your days. It may have sat beside you in dark moments. It may have followed you through seasons where you had more questions than answers. But that does not mean it belongs in your deepest self. It does not mean your heart was made to house it forever. It does not mean your spirit was created to be a permanent home for sorrow, guilt, rejection, fear, or shame. Some things entered because life can be hard. Some things entered because others acted from their own wounds. Some things entered because the world is not always gentle. But entering is not the same as being meant to remain. You may have grown used to carrying pain the way someone grows used to carrying a heavy bag. At first it feels impossible, then it feels difficult, then it simply feels normal. The weight becomes familiar. The strain becomes expected. The pressure becomes part of how you move. And because it becomes familiar, you may not question it anymore. You may not ask whether the burden should still be in your hands. You may not notice how much energy it steals, how much softness it blocks, how much peace it keeps from reaching you. Familiar pain can become dangerous in that way. Not because it is stronger than you, but because it can start to feel ordinary. It can convince you that heaviness is just who you are. But heaviness is not your true nature. Peace is closer to your truth than pain will ever be. It is possible to carry something for years that never truly belonged to you. You can carry the blame someone placed on you. You can carry the coldness someone gave you when what you deserved was warmth. You can carry the doubt planted by voices that did not know your worth. You can carry the fear born from being hurt in places where you wanted only to feel safe. You can carry grief from what was lost, guilt from what was never yours to fix, and shame from things that should never have been placed on your heart. And because the carrying has lasted so long, a part of you may think, this must be mine by now. But no, time does not make pain rightful. Time does not make cruelty deserved. Time does not make what was unfair suddenly belong to your soul. There is such deep freedom in telling the truth about this. The pain was real. The pain may have lasted. The pain may have shaped parts of you. But it was never your rightful home. It was never your truest self. It was never the purest thing about you. Underneath the hurt, there is still a self untouched by all that was too harsh. underneath the sadness, there is still a light in you that has not gone out. Underneath the fear, there is still a deeper place in you that remembers peace. Pain may cover things for a time, but it does not erase the sacred center of who you are. That center still exists. That center still breathes. That center still knows you were made for more than endless carrying. Sometimes people carry pain because they think setting it down means betraying their own story. They think if they stop hurting, then what happened will seem less serious. They think if they become peaceful, then they are somehow being unfair to the version of themselves who suffered. But healing is not betrayal. Peace is not betrayal. Rest is not betrayal. In fact, allowing yourself peace is one of the most loving ways to honor what you have been through. It says, I believe my suffering mattered so much that I no longer want to keep repeating it inside myself. It says what happened hurt me, and because it hurt me, I will not ask my heart to hold it forever. It says I can respect my pain without building my whole life around it. There are wounds that came from being treated as if your feelings were too much. Wounds from being told directly or quietly that you needed to be smaller, quieter, easier, more useful, less sensitive, less honest, less yourself. Wounds from being loved only when you performed. Wounds from being noticed only when you gave. Wounds from being needed but not truly cherished. Wounds from giving your tenderness in places that did not know how to hold it. And slowly, without even realizing it, you may have made a painful agreement inside. I will carry this. I will live around this. I will expect this. I will become familiar with this. But tonight, that agreement can begin to loosen. Tonight, your spirit can say, I no longer agree to keep what love would never have asked me to carry. Pain often stays because it believes it is protecting you. It says, if I stay close, maybe you will not be caught off guard again. If I keep you cautious, maybe you will not trust too deeply. If I keep you braced, maybe you will not be disappointed. If I remind you often enough, maybe you will stay safe. But pain is not always wise just because it is old. Guarding is not always healing just because it feels familiar. A heart can become so used to bracing that it forgets what openness feels like. It can become so used to expecting hurt that ease starts to feel suspicious. It can become so used to preparing for loss that receiving love feels difficult. And still, even then, the soul keeps whispering a deeper truth. You were not made to live permanently defended. You were made to live deeply held. Maybe tonight is not the night you release every layer of pain. Maybe tonight is simply the night you stop calling it your destiny. Maybe tonight is the night you stop speaking of hurt as if it is the only language your heart understands. Maybe tonight is the night you stop assuming that because pain has been here, pain must stay here. That one shift matters. That one inner change matters. Because the moment you stop treating pain like a lifelong owner of your spirit, you create room for something else to enter. You create room for mercy. You create room for breath. You create room for kindness. You create room for the possibility that your life can feel different than it has felt before. There are many kinds of pain. There is loud pain and quiet pain, fresh pain and old pain, the kind that came from one moment and the kind that came from many small moments, the pain of being left, the pain of never being chosen fully, the pain of not being protected, the pain of always having to be the strong one, the pain of trying to earn love that should have been given freely, the pain of carrying childhood words into adult nights, the pain of smiling outside while breaking inside, the pain of holding yourself together so often that you forgot what it feels like to be gently held. Some pain comes like a storm. Some pain comes like a slow drip. But no matter how it arrived, not all pain deserves a permanent seat in your life. You may wonder what happens if you stop carrying it. You may wonder what fills the space after the heaviness begins to lift. At first, maybe it feels strange. Maybe there is grief there because you begin to see how long you have suffered. Maybe there is anger there because you begin to understand what should never have happened. Maybe there is tenderness there because you begin to feel compassion for the tired version of you who kept going anyway. And beneath all of that, if you stay gentle enough, there is often something else. There is space, there is breath, there is stillness. There is a quiet sense that your heart has more room than it did before. That room is sacred. That room is where peace begins to speak. What if tonight you stopped saying, "This is just how I am"? What if tonight you stopped saying, "I always carry this"? What if tonight you stopped saying, "Pain is simply part of me"? And what if you began to say something softer and truer? This pain has been with me, but it is not me. This pain has touched my life, but it does not own my soul. This pain has stayed longer than it should have, but tonight I begin to release it. These are powerful words. They do not erase history, but they change your relationship with it. They remind your spirit that your identity is larger than what hurt you. They remind your body that the story can change. They remind your mind that there is another way to move through the night. Sometimes release begins with a question, not a big one, just a gentle one. What if I do not have to carry this anymore? That question alone can open a door. Because pain often remains where there has been no permission to imagine life without it. Pain thrives in the belief that nothing can change. It becomes stronger in the thought that this is permanent, this is fixed, this is who I am now. But the smallest honest question can begin to weaken that hold. What if peace is possible for me too? What if my heart does not have to stay this tight? What if I can remember who I was beneath the fear? What if sleep can become a place of healing instead of a place where old hurt gathers again? You are allowed to question pain's right to stay. You are allowed to ask whether this grief, this guilt, this fear, this ache, this old sorrow truly deserves another night in your body. You are allowed to become very honest and say, I know you have been here, but I am no longer certain you belong here. That is not denial. That is wisdom. That is the beginning of inner freedom. Wisdom does not always come as a loud breakthrough. Sometimes wisdom comes as a soft refusal, a quiet no, a sacred boundary spoken within the heart. No, I will not keep repeating this suffering forever. No, I will not keep calling this burden love. No, I will not keep treating pain like my closest companion. No, I will not keep making a home for what was never meant to stay. There is a loving power in naming this truth before sleep. Night has a way of making old feelings feel larger. In the quiet, things rise. Memories return. Regrets grow louder. Loneliness can stretch. Fear can whisper harder. But the night can also be holy in another way. It can become a place where truth settles more deeply into the soul. It can become a place where the body finally hears what the mind has forgotten. It can become a place where you turn toward yourself with compassion instead of criticism. It can become a place where you stop asking pain to explain itself and simply tell it, you have stayed long enough. If you have carried pain for years, do not be ashamed of that. Do not make your tenderness into a flaw. Do not turn your survival into something ugly. You carried what you could because you were trying to live. You held on because you were trying to make sense of things, trying to remain standing, trying to protect whatever remained soft in you. There is no shame in that. But there comes a moment when survival can become something more loving. There comes a moment when the same heart that once held pain to endure can now release pain to heal. That moment may be here for you tonight, not because everything is solved, but because your spirit is ready for a gentler way. So let these words rest in you now. I may have carried this pain for a long time, but it was never meant to stay. Say that inwardly. I may have carried this pain for a long time, but it was never meant to stay. Let the truth move slowly through your mind, through your chest, through the places in you that are still tight, still tired, still unsure. You do not need to force yourself to believe it all at once. Simply let it be planted. Let it be a seed. Let it be the first soft truth your body hears before sleep. Some things came into your life to teach you. Some things came into your life to shape you. Some things came into your life and hurt you deeply. But not all things that came were meant to remain. And if you can, let yourself imagine what it would feel like to belong to peace more than to pain. What would it feel like to lie down tonight and not cling so tightly to the old hurt? What would it feel like to release just 10% of the burden? What would it feel like to stop making pain your final companion before sleep? What would it feel like if your last thought tonight was not fear, but kindness, not grief, but mercy, not tension, but truth? That possibility is not far from you. It may feel unfamiliar, but it is not far. Peace often feels strange only because pain has been loud for so long. But peace is still native to the soul. Peace still recognizes your name. There is a kind of pain that becomes heavier because it is mixed with blame. The hurt itself was already enough, but then came the questions. Was it me? Did I do something wrong? Should I have known better? Should I have been stronger, quieter, wiser, less trusting, more careful, harder to hurt? And without even noticing it, the heart begins to do something very cruel to itself. It takes the pain it never asked for and then makes itself responsible for the wound. It relives the moment again and again, searching for a version of events where it could have prevented what happened. It carries not only the hurt, but also the false belief that somehow it deserved it, caused it, invited it, or failed to stop it. But tonight, before sleep, I want to place a healing truth into the deepest part of you. What hurt you was real, but it was never your fault. This truth matters because blame can attach itself to the soul in quiet ways. It can hide in thoughts that sound reasonable on the surface. I should have seen it coming. I should have known who they were. I should not have trusted. I should have handled it better. I should be over it by now. These thoughts may sound like wisdom, but often they are pain speaking in the language of self-punishment. They keep the wound alive by turning the hurting heart against itself. They make healing more difficult because they do not allow tenderness to enter. And healing needs tenderness. Healing cannot bloom where the soul is being scolded all the time. Healing begins when the blaming voice softens enough for truth to be heard. It hurt me. It mattered. And it was not my fault. So much unnecessary suffering has come from people carrying responsibility for what never belonged to them. A child blames themselves for not being loved well enough. A tender heart blames itself for being hurt by someone careless. A loyal soul blames itself for staying too long where love was not safe. A grieving person blames themselves for not doing more, knowing more, stopping more, fixing more. A sensitive spirit blames itself for feeling deeply in a world that often rewards numbness. But pain does not become your fault simply because it entered your life. Someone else's inability to love gently is not proof that you were unworthy of care. Someone else's coldness is not proof that you were too much. Someone else's harmful choices are not proof that you failed. Hurt can shape you without being your fault. Sometimes the reason this truth is hard to receive is because blame can create a false sense of control. If I tell myself it was my fault, then maybe I can stop it from happening again. If I tell myself I should have done something differently, then maybe I can feel safer. If I blame myself, maybe the world will feel less uncertain. But self-blame does not truly create safety. It only creates more pain. It turns the heart into a courtroom where it is always on trial. It turns memory into punishment. It turns the past into something you keep paying for over and over. That is not wisdom. That is not healing. That is the wounded mind trying to protect you by hurting you first. And tonight, that pattern can begin to loosen. What happened to you may have left marks. It may have changed the way you trust, the way you rest, the way you speak to yourself, the way you expect love to feel. It may have taught your body to tense up too quickly and your mind to question too much. It may have made your heart careful where it once was open. But none of that means you caused what hurt you. The pain may have entered through a moment you did not understand. It may have entered through someone else's absence, cruelty, neglect, confusion, dishonesty, or inability to love well. It may have entered through life being unfair in ways no one can fully explain. But the pain entering your life is not proof that you deserved it. No, let that word be clear in you. No, you did not deserve to be wounded in the places where you needed tenderness most. There are people who have been carrying pain for so long that they do not even realize how often they speak against themselves. They call themselves foolish for trusting, weak for staying, broken for feeling, wrong for grieving, too sensitive for hurting, too much for needing care, not enough for being overlooked. They become both the injured one and the one doing the injuring. And because this inner pattern becomes familiar, they may not notice how deeply it affects everything. It steals softness from the healing process. It keeps sleep from becoming restful. It keeps peace at a distance. But your healing cannot fully open while you are still treating yourself like the enemy. Tonight is a chance to step out of that habit. Tonight is a chance to stop turning your pain into evidence against yourself. Maybe what hurt you happened long ago. Maybe it happened recently. Maybe it happened once. Maybe it happened slowly, over time, in many little ways that were hard to name. Maybe no one around you fully saw it. Maybe others dismissed it, minimized it, or expected you to move on too quickly. Maybe you learned to hide the depth of it because it felt easier than trying to explain. But whether the pain was visible or invisible, sudden or slow, private or obvious, it was still real. The body knows what it carried. The heart knows what it survived. The spirit knows where it had to stay strong. You do not need anyone else to make it real before you are allowed to heal from it. The pain was real. That matters. But it was not your fault. that matters too. There is something so sacred about separating pain from blame. The moment you do, your heart can finally breathe differently. The wound is no longer being pressed down by shame. The memory is no longer being chained to punishment. The body is no longer being told that it must carry both hurt and guilt at the same time. That separation is holy. It creates space inside you. It allows compassion to enter where harshness once ruled. It allows you to grieve what happened without making yourself the cause of it. It allows you to sit beside your own pain like a loving witness instead of a cruel judge. And that changes everything, because healing rarely begins in force. Healing begins in compassion. Healing begins when the soul feels safe enough to stop defending itself from itself. Think of how gently you would speak to someone you loved if they came to you carrying hidden pain. You would not rush to accuse them. You would not tell them they should have known better. You would not use their tenderness against them. You would not say that their pain proves weakness. You would not demand that they heal on your schedule. You would probably say something much kinder. You did not deserve that. I am sorry it hurt. You carried so much. You did the best you could. You are safe here now. If these are the words you would offer someone you loved, then why should your own heart receive less? Why should your own inner world be denied the same mercy you so naturally offer others? Sometimes the deepest spiritual work is not learning how to be stronger. Sometimes it is learning how to be kinder to the part of you that had to survive. It is learning how to sit with your own pain and say, I believe you. I believe this hurt. I believe you did not deserve it. I believe you have been trying so hard. I believe you are tired. I believe you need gentleness more than criticism. This kind of inner kindness is not weakness. It is wisdom. It is love in practice. It is the soul returning to truth. Because blame is a lie that makes pain heavier, but compassion tells the truth in a healing voice. Compassion says, yes, this happened. Yes, it hurt. Yes, it mattered. And no, this was not your fault. You may still have moments when the blaming voice returns. Old habits do not always leave in one night. You may still hear the thought that asks what you could have done differently. You may still feel shame trying to make its way back into the room. If that happens, do not fight with yourself. Just return to the truth again. Return as many times as needed. What hurt me was real, but it was never my fault. Let this become a lamp in the dark. Let it become a sentence that meets you every time the old blaming pattern tries to rise again. Let it be soft but firm, not angry, not defensive, just true, just steady, just healing. What hurt me was real, but it was never my fault. Many people think peace will come only after they fully understand why things happened the way they did. But peace does not always require full understanding. Sometimes peace begins when you stop putting yourself in the place of blame. You may never understand every choice someone else made. You may never fully understand why life unfolded in certain painful ways. You may never get the answer that ties everything together neatly. But you do not need perfect understanding to stop accusing yourself. You do not need every answer to release false guilt. You do not need complete closure to offer compassion to your own heart. You only need enough honesty to say, I did not deserve to carry blame for this anymore. Let your body hear that now, not just your mind, your body. The shoulders that have stayed tense, the chest that has tightened around old memories, the stomach that clenches when certain thoughts return, the throat that still holds unsaid things, the eyes that have cried quietly, the heart that has stayed alert for too long. Let every part of you hear this healing truth. You do not have to keep punishing yourself for what hurt you. You do not have to make your own body the place where the pain continues. You do not have to turn every memory into a sentence against yourself. You do not have to keep living as if suffering is the price of being human. Your body deserves a gentler message now. Your body deserves to know it is safe to soften. There is often grief in realizing how unfairly you have treated yourself because of what happened. You may begin to see how long you blamed yourself for things that were never yours to hold. You may begin to feel sadness for the younger, more fragile, more confused version of you who carried that false blame in silence. If that sadness comes, let it come gently. It is not here to drown you. It is here to free you. Sometimes tears are not signs of breaking. Sometimes they are signs that the heart is finally telling the truth. Sometimes they are the soul washing blame away. Sometimes they are what happens when compassion reaches places inside you that have gone without it for too long. So tonight, if your spirit is willing, begin a new inner practice. When the blaming voice rises, answer it with truth. When the old guilt returns, meet it with compassion. When shame tries to sit beside you in the dark, do not feed it. Do not argue with it for hours. Just speak softly and clearly. This pain was real, but it was not my fault. I was hurt, but I do not belong to blame. I am healing, and I do not have to punish myself to prove that what happened mattered. These words are not small. They are powerful medicine. They teach the nervous system safety. They teach the heart mercy. They teach the mind a new way to remember. They open the door for sleep to become less about replaying the wound and more about resting from it. What hurt you may still ache in places. Healing is not always quick. Some nights may saner till feel tender. Some memories may still rise. Some emotions may still need time. That is all right. Healing does not require you to stop feeling. It asks only that you stop adding cruelty to what is already painful. It asks that you stop making yourself the reason for what wounded you. It asks that you stop speaking to your own heart as if it must be corrected before it can be comforted. Comfort first, kindness first, truth first. What hurt you was real. It mattered. It left marks, but it was never your fault. Let that truth stay with you now, as these words settle into the night around you. What hurt you was real, but it was never your fault. Say it inwardly once more. What hurt you was real, but it was never your fault. Feel what happens in your body when blame begins to loosen, even a little. Feel what happens in your chest when compassion enters. Feel what happens in your thoughts when you stop standing against yourself. There may be more healing ahead, yes. There may be more release ahead, yes. But this truth is already a beginning. This truth is already a soft opening. This truth is already a door. And tonight before sleep, that door can remain open. Pain does not live only in your memories. It does not stay only in the thoughts you can name. It has a way of settling into the body, quietly, deeply, patiently. It can rest in your shoulders and make them feel heavy before the day even begins. It can sit in your chest and make every breath feel smaller than it should. It can hide in your stomach and turn simple moments into nervous ones. It can stay in your throat and make it hard to say what you truly feel. It can live behind your eyes and make you feel tired in a way sleep alone has not been able to fix. And after a while, you may not even notice how much your body has been carrying, because you have become so used to living with tension that it begins to feel normal. But tonight, I want to say something very gently and very clearly. Your heart and body are tired of holding so much. You may have told yourself that you are fine because you kept going. You may have moved through your days, done what needed to be done, smiled when you had to, answered messages, handled responsibilities, showed up for others, and kept your pain tucked away where no one could see it too clearly. And from the outside, maybe it looked like you were managing. Maybe it looked like you were strong. But the body always tells the truth in the end. The body knows when too much has been held for too long. It knows when emotions have been pushed down instead of soothed. It knows when fear has stayed in the system for too many nights. It knows when the heart has been asking for relief and getting silence instead. Your body knows. Your heart knows. And they do not need you to be tougher tonight. They need you to be kinder. There is a kind of tiredness that comes from doing too much, and then there is another kind of tiredness that comes from feeling too much without enough room to release it. That second kind of tiredness is very deep. It does not always go away with rest. It is the tiredness of carrying old hurt into new days. It is the tiredness of thinking the same painful thought again and again. It is the tiredness of staying guarded, braced, prepared, careful, afraid of what might happen next. It is the tiredness of trying to look calm while your inner world is struggling to breathe. It is the tiredness of being the one who keeps everything together, even when something inside you is asking to fall apart safely for a moment. If that tiredness is in you tonight, let yourself be honest about it. You are not weak because you feel worn down. You are human. You have been carrying a lot. Pain has many ways of speaking through the body. Sometimes it comes as tension you cannot explain. Sometimes it comes as a restless mind when the room is finally quiet. Sometimes it comes as a breath that never seems to go all the way in. Sometimes it comes as exhaustion in the middle of the day, or heaviness at night, or a heart that feels full but cannot find the words. Sometimes it comes as tears that seem to rise out of nowhere. Sometimes it comes as numbness, where you do not feel much at all, because feeling everything became too much. The body has many languages. The heart has many signals, and none of them mean you are failing. They mean something in you has been holding more than it was meant to hold alone. It is easy to overlook the body when talking about emotional pain. People often speak as if healing happens only in the mind, only in understanding, only in changing thoughts. But the body must feel safe too. The body must learn that it does not need to stay ready for danger all the time. The body must hear that the hard moment is not still happening right now. The body must feel the difference between memory and the present moment. The body must be invited back into softness. That is why this time before sleep matters so much. It is one of the few moments when you can speak not only to your thoughts, but to your nervous system, your breath, your muscles, your tired chest, your aching heart. You can tell them very softly. You do not have to keep holding all of this tonight. Many people think they are only carrying emotional pain, when in truth, their whole body has joined the burden. The shoulders lift as if preparing for something heavy. The jaw tightens as if holding back too many unsaid words. The chest hardens as if protecting something fragile inside. The stomach knots as if waiting for trouble. The hands stay tense as if they must keep control of everything. The back aches as if it has been supporting more than it should. Even sleep becomes difficult because the body has forgotten how to believe in rest. It lies down, but it does not fully let go. It closes its eyes, but it does not fully trust the dark. It tries to sleep, but part of it stays awake, watching, bracing, holding. If this feels familiar, please hear this with compassion. Your body is not betraying you. It is revealing how much it has tried to protect you. The heart grows tired too, not only from sorrow, but from effort, from trying to be okay too quickly, from carrying disappointment without enough comfort, from loving through pain, from hoping after hurt, from staying soft in a world that has not always been soft with you. The heart can become tired in ways that do not show on the outside. It can keep beating, keep loving, keep longing, keep trying, and still feel weary in the deepest places. A tired heart does not always need answers. Often it needs peace. It needs permission to stop performing strength. It needs someone, even if that someone is your own inner voice, to say, "You have done enough for today." You do not need to keep proving anything tonight. You do not need to earn rest by suffering longer. Maybe your body has been asking for this for a long time. Maybe the headaches, the tight chest, the restless nights, the long sighs, the heaviness in your limbs, the sudden tears, the uneasy stomach, the feeling of always being on, have all been ways your inner world has tried to get your attention. Not to scare you, but to speak to you. Not to punish you, but to say, "Please notice me. Please care for me. Please stop asking me to carry pain like this forever." We are so often taught to ignore our own signals, to keep going, to keep pushing, to keep functioning, to keep holding it together. But there is wisdom in pausing. There is healing in listening. There is love in saying, "I hear that I am tired. I hear that this is too much. I hear that my heart and body need gentleness now." Your body was not made only to survive pain. It was also made to feel peace. It was made to breathe fully. It was made to soften in safety. It was made to rest without fear. It was made to feel warmth, calm, love, stillness, and ease. Those things are not luxuries. They are part of your natural design. And even if pain has made them feel far away, they are not gone. Your body can remember them. Your heart can return to them. The nervous system can learn a new pattern. The breath can deepen again. The chest can open again. The jaw can unclench again. The shoulders can lower again. The soul can sleep in peace again. Healing may take time, yes, but it begins with this very simple truth. I do not have to keep treating tension like my normal state. Tonight, do not ask your body to do anything complicated. Do not ask it to heal all at once. Do not ask it to let go perfectly. Just offer it a softer message than the one it has been living under. Instead of hurry, tell it slow down. Instead of hold more, tell it you can, and rest now. Instead of stay alert, tell it you are safe enough in this moment to breathe. Instead of brace, tell it soften. Instead of one more night of carrying, tell it tonight we release a little. The body listens to kindness. It responds to gentleness. It opens slowly when it feels safe. And safety is built in moments like this, where the inner voice stops commanding and starts caring. There is something beautiful that happens when you stop speaking to your body like it is a machine and start speaking to it like it is a faithful friend. This body has carried you through every hard day. This heart has kept beating through every disappointment. This breath has stayed with you in every fearful moment. This nervous system has tried to protect you even when it became overwhelmed. You do not need to be angry at yourself for being tired. You can be grateful for how hard your body has worked and still admit that it should not have had to hold so much alone. That truth is tender. That truth is healing. It allows you to move from frustration into compassion, and compassion is where release begins. So before sleep takes you, let yourself notice the places in your body where the pain has been living. Not to judge them, not to force them to change right away, just to notice. Maybe it is in your chest, maybe it is in your stomach, maybe it is in your throat, maybe it is in your shoulders, maybe it is in your breath. Maybe it is everywhere, a quiet heaviness spread across your whole being. Wherever it is, let your awareness rest there gently, not like a harsh light, but like a warm hand. And let your inner voice say, I know you have been holding so much. I know you are tired. I know you have been trying to protect me. Thank you. You can soften now. That sentence matters more than it may seem. You can soften now. For many people, softness feels unsafe because they learned that being alert was the only way to get through. But softness is not danger. Softness is not failure. Softness is not giving up. Softness is what the body feels when it no longer has to defend itself every second. Softness is what the heart feels when blame begins to fade. Softness is what the breath feels when it is finally allowed to go deep. Softness is holy. Softness is healing. Softness is one of the ways the soul returns to itself after too much pain. If your body could speak in words tonight, perhaps it would not ask for grand promises. Perhaps it would ask for very simple things. A slower breath, a kinder thought, a little less fear, a little more compassion, a little less replaying, a little more resting, a little less pressure, a little more peace. These small things matter. They tell the body that the long emergency is easing. They tell the heart that it no longer has to keep squeezing itself shut. They tell the mind that not every night must be another battle. Then they create room for sleep to become something sacred again. Not escape, not shut down, but healing rest. So let these words enter your body now, not only your mind. My heart is tired, and it deserves peace. My body is tired, and it deserves rest. I do not need to keep holding so much tonight. Repeat them inwardly if you can. My heart is tired, and it deserves peace. My body is tired, and it deserves rest. Let the truth of that move through your shoulders, your chest, your stomach, your throat, your back, your breath. Let the truth of that touch the places in you that have gone without tenderness for too long. Your tiredness is not something to be ashamed of. It is a message. And tonight, you are finally listening with love. There is a reason the breath matters so much when the heart is heavy. Breath is one of the gentlest ways the body knows how to let go. You do not have to force a deep healing tonight. You do not have to understand everything before peace can begin. Sometimes the first doorway opens through something as simple as one honest breath. One slow breath in, one softer breath out. One moment where you stop clenching around the pain and allow yourself to release even a little of what has been trapped inside. So now, before sleep, let this be your practice. Breathe in gently and breathe out the pain that was never yours to keep. The breath has stayed with you through everything, through fear, through sadness, through waiting, through disappointment, through silent nights when your thoughts felt too loud, through mornings when you had to rise while something in you still felt broken, through moments when you could not find the right words, and moments when you had too many feelings to name. Your breath has been there through it all, sometimes shallow, sometimes tight, sometimes unnoticed, but still there. And tonight, the breath becomes more than automatic. Tonight, it becomes sacred. Tonight, it becomes your way of saying to your body, to your heart, to your spirit, we do not have to hold this pain so tightly anymore. Take in that truth slowly. Not all pain is meant to stay inside you. Not every hurt was meant to become part of your breathing. Not every fear was meant to live in your chest. Not every wound was meant to shape your nights forever. Some pain entered because life was hard. Some pain stayed because no one showed you how to release it. Some pain clung to you because you were trying to survive. But tonight, you do not have to keep every old ache inside your body as if it belongs there. You can begin to let the breath carry some of it away. When people hurt for a long time, they often breathe as if their body is still waiting for something bad to happen. The breath becomes careful, small, hesitant. It stays near the top of the chest as if going deeper might awaken feelings that have been kept down for too long. But feelings do not disappear when the breath becomes shallow. They simply stay inside longer. The body keeps them. The chest carries them. The nervous system holds them. And so, little by little, the breath becomes one more place where pain hides. Tonight we do something different. Tonight we do not use the breath to hold pain. We use the breath to release it. Take a slow breath in now, wherever you are, without pressure, without trying to do it perfectly. Just breathe in as if you are making room for something kinder. And as you breathe out, imagine that the breath is carrying away a little of the heaviness. Not all of it at once, just a little sadness, a little tension, a little fear, a little guilt, a little pressure, a little grief, a little of that tired ache you have been dragging from one day into the next. Let the exhale become an act of mercy. Let it say, I do not need to keep all of this. There is power in naming what you are releasing. Maybe on one breath out, you release the need to replay what happened. On another breath out, you release the need to understand everything tonight. On another breath out, you release guilt that has stayed too long. On another breath out, you release the pressure to be strong every second. On another breath out, you release the fear that peace is not possible for you. Each breath can carry something. Each exhale can become a letting go. Each soft release can remind the body that pain is not the only thing it knows how to hold. The beauty of breathing is that it asks so little from you. It does not ask you to have it all figured out. It does not ask you to explain your story perfectly. It does not ask you to be finished healing before it helps you. It simply meets you where you are. Tired, confused, emotional, quiet, overwhelmed, hopeful, guarded, tender. Breath meets you there. It says, start here. Start with one slow inhale. Start with one honest exhale. Start with one moment of choosing release instead of holding. Start with one small act of trust. Sometimes one breath is more healing than 100 harsh thoughts about how you should already be better. So breathe in peace and breathe out what does not belong in your spirit. Breathe in softness and breathe out the pressure. Breathe in safety and breathe out the old fear. Breathe in rest and breathe out the inner noise. Let the rhythm be gentle. There is no rush. There is no test. There is no wrong way to be tired. There is no wrong way to begin again. The breath is not asking for performance. It is offering support. It is opening a door through the body where pain can begin to leave without struggle. Perhaps you have spent a long time trying to think your way out of pain, trying to understand every part of it, solve every feeling, name every layer, and reason your way into peace. There can be value in understanding, yes, but some pain softens not through more thinking, but through more allowing, through letting the body breathe, through letting the chest open, through letting the exhale become longer than the fear, through letting your whole system feel that it does not need to hold everything in so tightly anymore. Breath is one of the simplest forms of allowing. It does not push. It does not chase. It opens and releases. It trusts that what no longer belongs can begin to move. If you want, with each breath out tonight, you can say inwardly, I release what was never mine to keep. Let those words move with the exhale, not rushed, not mechanical, just softly. I release what was never mine to keep. Maybe what was never yours to keep was blame. Maybe it was shame. Maybe it was someone else's harsh words. Maybe it was an old fear that attached itself to your nervous system. Maybe it was grief that turned into self-punishment. Maybe it was the belief that you must stay in pain to prove that what happened mattered. Whatever it is, let the breath meet it gently and begin to carry it away. At first, release may feel small. That is all right. A softer jaw is release. A longer exhale is release. A less tight chest is release. One tear finally falling is release. The decision not to replay the same hurt one more time tonight is release. Telling yourself the truth instead of blaming yourself is release. Letting your shoulders drop by even 1 inch is release. Healing does not always arrive in loud moments. Often it arrives in quiet ones, where the body finally receives a message it has needed for a long time. You can let go now. You are safe enough in this moment to breathe differently. Breathe again slowly. And as you exhale, imagine that the breath is carrying old pain out of the places where it has been hiding, out of the chest where it became pressure, out of the stomach where it became worry, out of the throat where it became silence, out of the shoulders where it became weight, out of the mind where it became endless replay, out of the heart where it became a private ache no one fully saw. Let the breath move through you like a soft tide, gathering what has been held too long and carrying it somewhere lighter. You do not need to know exactly how release works for it to begin. You only need to allow it. Sometimes when people begin to release pain, they become afraid that they will lose control. But control is often what has kept the body exhausted, holding everything in place, keeping every feeling organized, staying composed, staying guarded, staying ready. It is tiring. It is so tiring. The exhale is the opposite of that effort. The exhale says, for this moment, I stop gripping. For this moment, I trust life in. To breathe out. For this moment, I allow my body to do something natural. For this moment, I let the pain move instead of keeping it locked inside. That is not losing control. That is returning to peace. You may notice, as you keep breathing gently, that your body begins to tell the truth in new ways. Maybe there is sadness there. Maybe there is relief. Maybe there is a trembling softness, as if the body cannot quite believe it is allowed to stop holding so much. Let whatever comes be welcome. Nothing needs to be forced away. Nothing needs to be judged. Breath is not about pushing emotions out harshly. It is about creating enough space for them to move with kindness. The heart knows what it is ready to release. The body knows what it has carried too long. The breath knows how to help. Trust that wisdom. Trust that quiet process. Trust that even now, something gentle is unfolding inside you. And if your mind wanders, if old thoughts try to return, if the pain tries to tell you it must stay for one more night, come back to the breath. Again and again, come back. You do not need to win an argument with your pain tonight. You only need to choose a softer rhythm. Inhale slowly. Exhale gently. I release what was never mine to keep. Let that become your prayer. Let that become your comfort. Let that become the last thing your body hears before sleep begins to gather around you. There is such tenderness in realizing that you do not have to hold pain to honor your story. You can honor what you survived and still exhale the burden. You can remember and still release. You can be truthful and still be peaceful. You can know it mattered and still decide that tonight your body deserves rest more than replay. Breath helps teach this truth. Each exhale says, I can let this move through me without betraying myself. I can let this soften without pretending it never hurt. I can release with love. I can rest with honesty. I can begin again without carrying every old weight into sleep. So stay here a little longer in this quiet practice. Breathe in what your spirit needs. Breathe out what your spirit does not need to keep. Breathe in kindness. Breathe out blame. Breathe in calm. Breathe out fear. Breathe in safety. Breathe out old pain. Breathe in rest. Breathe out the need to hold it all together. And with every soft exhale, let this truth settle more deeply into you. I release what was never mine to keep. I release what was never mine to keep. I release what was never mine to keep. For many people, pain is not the only thing they have been holding. They have also been holding the belief that letting go is dangerous, that if they relax, something bad will happen, that if they stop carrying the hurt, they will become careless, that if they soften, they will be wounded again, that if they release the pain, then they will lose the the thing that has been keeping them alert and protected. So before anything else tonight, this truth must be spoken slowly and with love. It is safe to let go, safe to release a little, safe to soften, safe to stop gripping what has been hurting you, safe to stop calling pain your protection. This can be hard to believe when life has taught you to survive by staying tense. If you learned early that love could disappear, you may have taught yourself not to relax too much. If you learned that peace could be interrupted, you may have taught yourself to stay prepared. If you learned that disappointment could come without warning, you may have made vigilance into a way of life. The body remembers these lessons. The heart remembers them too. And so even when healing begins to call you, another part of you may whisper, "Do not let go. It is not safe." But not everything the fearful part says is true. Fear often speaks from old pain, not present truth. And tonight, present truth is this. In this moment, it is safe to let go a little. Letting go does not mean becoming foolish. It does not mean forgetting everything you have learned. It does not mean trusting what is harmful. It does not mean opening every door. It does not mean pretending that what hurt you was harmless. Letting go is not the same as losing wisdom. Letting go is not the same as removing healthy boundaries. Letting go is not the same as erasing the past. Letting go means you stop forcing your body to relive the pain as a way to stay protected. It means you stop making your nervous system carry the whole story every night. It means you stop treating suffering like a duty. It means you begin to trust that peace can protect you too. There are so many people who think they are staying safe when they are really just staying tense. They call it being realistic. They call it being careful. They call it not getting their hopes up. But under all of that, often there is a frightened heart that does not yet know it can survive softness. A body that does not yet know rest is allowed. A spirit that has learned to confuse control with safety. Yet control is not always safety. Sometimes control is just fear working very hard. Sometimes gripping is just pain trying to keep its place. Sometimes holding on is what hurts the most. And sometimes the safest thing, the holiest thing, the kindest thing is to loosen your grip and let your soul breathe again. You do not have to let go of everything tonight. You do not have to release every fear, every memory, every wound, every question. Safety is built gently. One breath, one soft thought, one unclenched muscle, one less painful replay, one whispered truth, one moment where the body feels, perhaps for the first time in a while, that it is not being pushed or judged. That is enough. That is real. That is how trust returns. Not through pressure, but through gentle proof. Through showing the body again and again that letting go does not always lead to harm. Sometimes it leads to relief. Sometimes it leads to peace. Sometimes it leads to the kind of quiet your heart has needed for so long. Maybe part of you is afraid that if you stop carrying the pain, then you will lose connection to what you went through. Maybe part of you is afraid that letting go means saying it no longer matters. But pain is not the only witness to your story. Suffering is not the only proof that something hurt. You do not have to keep bleeding inside to honor what happened. You do not have to stay heavy to prove it was real. You do not have to keep punishing your body to show that your heart was wounded. Truth does not disappear when peace arrives. Your story does not vanish when your nervous system relaxes. What happened remains true, but your soul no longer has to pay for it every night. Sometimes the mind says, if I let go, who will protect me? And this is where a deeper kind of healing begins. You can protect yourself now in gentler ways, with boundaries, with wisdom, with rest, with truth, with self-respect, with prayer, with presence, with kindness toward your own body. You do not need constant inner suffering to stay awake to life. You do not need to remain tense to remain wise. You do not need to relive pain to avoid repeating it. There are softer forms of protection. There are calmer forms of strength. There are quieter ways to be safe. The soul knows this, even if fear has been louder for a while. Tonight, let yourself imagine safety not as armor, but as warmth. Not as tension, but as support. Not as staying guarded every second, but as being deeply held by peace. What if safety is not the clenched jaw? What if safety is the relaxed breath? What if safety is not replaying every hurt before sleep? What if safety is choosing not to reopen the wound tonight? What if safety is telling your heart, I am here with you now, and I will not abandon you? What if safety is allowing your body to stop fighting for one night? These questions matter because they begin to teach your inner world a new language, a kinder language, a healing language, a language where letting go no longer feels like danger, but like coming home. You may need to hear it many times before your body believes it. That is all right. Healing often works through repetition, so hear it again. It is safe to let go. It is safe to soften. It is safe to stop carrying pain the way you have been carrying it. It is safe to rest your shoulders. It is safe to unclench your chest. It is safe to release one old thought. It is safe to breathe without preparing for the worst. It is safe to choose peace, even if part of you still feels unsure. Safety does not require complete certainty. It only asks for a little willingness, a little openness, a little trust that your body can survive gentleness. If the fearful part of you rises tonight, do not fight it. Speak to it kindly. Say, I know you have been trying to protect me. I know you learned to stay alert because life hurt. I know you have been carrying so much, but you do not have to do all of that right now. Right now, we are safe enough to rest a little. Right now, we do not need to solve tomorrow. Right now, we do not need to carry the whole past. Right now, we can let the bed hold us. We can let the breath soften us. We can let peace come closer. This kind voice matters. It calms the places inside you that have been driven by fear for too long. It teaches the body that safety can sound like love. Letting go is not something you do with force. It happens best in an atmosphere of tenderness. It happens when the heart feels believed. It happens when the body is not being rushed. It happens when the mind stops shouting. It happens when you stop treating yourself like a problem to be fixed and start treating yourself like someone worthy of care. So if you can tonight, create that atmosphere inside yourself. Speak softly. Breathe slowly. Think gently. Do not demand a perfect release. Do not chase a dramatic breakthrough. Just offer yourself a safe place to soften. That alone is powerful. That alone is healing. That alone changes the night. There is a peace that comes when you realize you do not have to keep gripping what hurts in order to stay connected to yourself. In fact, often the opposite is true. The more tightly you grip pain, the farther you move from your deeper self. You move into tension, fear, and exhaustion. But when you begin to let go, even a little, you return to something truer. You return to breath, to presence, to softness, to the quiet center of your being that pain never fully destroyed. Letting go is not leaving yourself. It is returning to yourself. It is returning to the part of you that still knows how to rest in love. So tonight, if your body is willing, let these words be your shelter. It is safe to let go. It is safe to stop carrying this pain in the same way. It is safe to choose peace without guilt. It is safe to rest without finishing every battle in your mind. It is safe to release a little more than you released yesterday. It is safe to allow the night to hold you instead of fighting it. Say it inwardly once more. It is safe to let go. Let the truth move through your chest, your breath, your tired shoulders, your guarded heart. Let it settle into the places that have forgotten what softness feels like. And if all you can do tonight is loosen your grip by one small degree, that is enough. If all you can do is breathe one gentler breath, that is enough. If all you can do is whisper, maybe it is safe to let go, that is enough. Healing honors small openings. Peace enters through tiny doors. Rest comes gently to the heart that stops fighting itself. So do not underestimate this moment. Do not underestimate the sacred power of telling your body the truth. It is safe now to soften. It is safe now to rest. It is safe now to let go. Now that you have given yourself permission to soften a little, I want you to move even deeper into this gentle space inside you. There is a place beyond all the noise, beyond the replaying, beyond the tired thoughts and the tension in the body. There is a quiet inner place where release becomes possible, not because you force it, not because you rush it, but because you finally stop gripping so hard. And tonight, before sleep, I want you to imagine something very simple and very healing. Imagine that all the pain you have been carrying can be placed into light. Picture yourself sitting in complete stillness. The room around you is quiet. The air feels soft and calm. Nothing is asking anything from you right now. You do not need to answer anyone. You do not need to solve anything. You do not need to be strong for anyone. You are simply here, breathing, resting, listening. In front of you is a warm, golden light, peaceful and steady. It is not harsh. It is not blinding. It is soft, loving, and safe. It feels like kindness. It feels like mercy. It feels like the kind of love that does not demand anything from you. It simply says, "Give me what is too heavy for your heart." Now imagine that in your hands you are holding the pain you have carried for far too long. Perhaps it feels like a weight. Perhaps it feels like stones. Perhaps it feels like a dark heaviness. Perhaps it has no shape at all, only a deep, tired ache. However it appears to you is all right. There is no wrong way to picture it. Just know that what you are holding represents the sorrow, the fear, the old hurt, the blame, the grief, the disappointment, the heaviness that was never meant to stay inside you forever. You have carried it for so long. You have carried it so quietly. But tonight, You do not have to keep holding it alone. Look at what is in your hands with gentleness, not with shame, not with anger toward yourself, not with fear, just with honesty. This is what has been weighing on me. This is what has been sitting in my chest. This is what has followed me into the night. This is what has made my heart so tired. This is what I no longer want to carry in the same way. There is something deeply healing about telling the truth without judging yourself. You are not weak for having pain. You are not broken for being affected by what hurt you. You are simply human. And tonight, you are finally giving yourself a holy moment to put down what has been too heavy. Now, very gently, imagine lifting that pain toward the golden light in front of you. You do not have to throw it. You do not have to force it away. Just offer it. Just place it there. As if the light is saying, let me hold this for a while. Let me take what your heart has been clutching so tightly. Let me receive what your body has been trying to carry alone. Let me soften what has become too hard inside you. There is no struggle here. There is no pressure, only a slow release. Only a sacred offering, only the quiet understanding that pain does not have to remain in your hands forever. As the pain enters the light, watch what happens. The heaviness begins to soften, the sharpness begins to fade. The dark parts begin to loosen. What felt so solid begins to break apart in a gentle way, not in violence, but in peace. It is as if the light knows exactly what to do with what has hurt you. It does not deny the pain. It does not pretend it was nothing. It simply transforms it. What was heavy becomes lighter. What was tight becomes softer. What was dark becomes touched by warmth. The light receives it all without judgment. The light is not overwhelmed by your sorrow. The light is not frightened by your wounds. The light knows how to hold what you were never meant to carry forever. Perhaps there are many layers there. Perhaps one offering is not enough. That is all right. You can return again and again. Place another fear into the light. Place another old memory into the light. Place the guilt into the light. Place the shame into the light. Place the sadness into the light. Place the pressure into the light. Place the need to keep pretending into the light. Place the words that hurt you into the light. Place the silence that hurt you into the light. Place the tears you swallowed into the light. Place the tiredness, the ache, the long loneliness, the old disappointment into the light. Let the light receive it all. You may notice as you do this that your hands feel lighter, your breath feels softer, your chest feels less crowded. Your body begins to understand something it has needed to understand for a long time. I do not have to keep all of this inside me. I do not have to protect pain by holding it forever. I do not have to make my body into a home for every wound. That truth begins to move through you in a very gentle way. And because it is gentle, the body can finally trust it. Healing often enters like this, not with loud force, but like warm light touching places that have been cold for too long. Maybe what you are placing into the light tonight is not only pain, but the habit of carrying pain. Maybe you are releasing the pattern of replaying the same hurt before sleep. Maybe you are releasing the way you hold your breath when fear rises. Maybe you are releasing the old belief that you must stay tense to stay safe. Maybe you are releasing the idea that healing has to be hard to be real. There are many things the soul can release in a moment like this. Let whatever is ready go gently into the light. Trust that what needs to stay will stay. Trust that what is ready to leave will leave. You do not need to force the process. You only need to cooperate with it softly. There is something so beautiful about the image of pain being met by light instead of being hidden in darkness. For so long, many people keep their hurt locked away. Not because it is not real, but because it feels too tender to look at, too private, too exhausting, too much. But the soul heals in truth and in light, not in harsh exposure, but in loving presence. The golden light is that loving presence. It is the part of life that says, I see what hurt you, and I will not turn away. I see what you have carried, and I will not ask you to keep holding it alone. I see how tired your heart has become, and I am here to help you rest. If tears come as you imagine this, let them come. Tears are not failure. Tears are release. Tears are the body letting go in the only way it knows how. If no tears come, that is all right too. Healing has many forms. Sometimes it is a tear. Sometimes it is a sigh. Sometimes it is a softer chest. Sometimes it is one deep breath. Sometimes it is simply the feeling that something inside you is no longer gripping as tightly as before. Trust whatever is happening. Trust whatever is not happening yet. Trust the process of light touching pain. Trust the quiet wisdom of your own spirit. And as you keep placing what hurts into this warm light, let yourself hear these words inwardly. I do not have to carry this alone anymore. The light can hold what is too heavy for me. I do not have to be the keeper of every wound. I am allowed to release this. I am allowed to be helped. I am allowed to be held by something greater than my pain. These words matter. They begin to untie old knots inside. They begin to show the body that support is possible. They begin to remind the soul that healing is not a lonely task. Love can meet you here. Grace can meet you here. Light can meet you here. Stay in this inner picture for a little longer if you need to. See the light receiving all that is ready to be released. See your hands becoming empty in the most beautiful way. Not empty from loss, but empty from burden, empty from what was weighing you down, empty enough now to rest, empty enough now to soften, empty enough now to receive peace. That emptiness is not something to fear. It is space. It is sacred space. It is the beginning of ease. It is the place where your heart no longer has to be crowded with pain. It is the place where something new can enter. Before moving on, let this simple truth settle into you. What I release into the light is not lost. It is transformed. What I surrender in love is not denied. It is healed. What I place down in peace does not come back as weakness. It returns as freedom. And tonight, before sleep, that is enough. It is enough to place the pain into the light. It is enough to let your spirit feel unburdened, even for a few moments. It is enough to trust that what was too heavy for your heart can be carried by something far gentler, far wiser, and far kinder than fear. When pain begins to leave, even a little, it creates space inside you. And that space matters, because the heart does not only need release, it also needs comfort. It needs something healing to enter where heaviness once sat. It needs something gentle to settle where fear once lived. It needs something warm to move into the places that have felt cold, tight, or tired for too long. So tonight, after placing the pain into the light, do not leave your spirit empty. Let peace, love, and rest fill the space. Imagine now that the same warm light that received your pain is beginning to move toward you. Slowly, softly, lovingly. It is not coming to overwhelm you. It is coming to bless the places that were hurt. It is coming to comfort your chest, your breath, your tired mind, your weary heart. It enters like a calm presence. It fills the room inside you that pain has been leaving behind. And as it enters, it brings peace. Not loud peace, not forced peace. Quiet peace. The kind that settles gently like evening light across still water. The kind that does not need to explain itself. The kind that simply says, "You can rest here now." Let peace enter your chest first. That place that has been tight, guarded, full, or tired. Let peace move through it like warmth. Let it soften the pressure. Let it loosen the places that have been holding sadness and worry. Let your chest feel what it is like to make room for calm. Not because every question has been answered, not because the past has been erased, but because the heart is allowed to feel peace even before everything is resolved. This is a powerful truth. Peace does not always come at the end. Sometimes it comes in the middle. Sometimes it arrives right here, before sleep, while healing is still unfolding. Now let love fill the places where pain used to speak the loudest. Let love move into the thoughts that blamed you. Let love move into the memories that made you feel small. Let love move into the parts of you that thought they had to stay broken in order to stay honest. Let love touch the places inside you that have gone without kindness for too long. This love is not weak. It is strong enough to sit beside your pain without fear. It is strong enough to hold your truth without turning away. It is strong enough to remind you that your heart was not made only to survive. It was made to receive love too. Perhaps love enters tonight in a very simple form, not as a grand healing, but as a kinder thought, a softer breath, a gentler way of speaking to yourself, a quiet sense that you no longer want to be harsh with your own spirit. Love often begins there, in the way you hold yourself inwardly, in the way you stop speaking to your heart like it is a problem, in the way you choose tenderness over pressure, in the way you let your body know it does not need to earn rest. Let that love move through you now. Let it be enough. Let it be simple. Let it be real. And now, let rest come. Not only the sleep that closes the eyes, but the deeper rest that tells the nervous system it can stop fighting for a while. The deeper rest that tells the body it does not need to stay alert. The deeper rest that tells the heart it does not have to keep carrying, explaining, replaying, proving, or protecting in the same way tonight. Rest is holy. Rest is healing. Rest is one of the ways life places its hand over your heart and says, "Enough now. You have done enough. You have carried enough. You have survived enough. Let me hold you now. I hold you." There is a beautiful difference between falling asleep from exhaustion and entering sleep through peace. Exhaustion simply takes over when the body can no longer keep going. But peaceful rest is something gentler. It is a letting down, a soft surrender, a quiet trust. It is the body feeling safe enough to loosen its grip. It is the mind not needing to solve everything one more time. It is the heart not being asked to relive old wounds before closing its eyes. Tonight, may your sleep be more than escape. May it become restoration. May it become healing. May it become a place where love watches over you while you rest. Let peace move through your mind now. So many thoughts may have lived there. Fearful thoughts, tired thoughts, repeating thoughts, heavy thoughts, thoughts that ask too much of you, thoughts that make it hard to be still. But the mind is not beyond healing. The mind can learn quiet again. The mind can be filled with gentler truths. Let peace touch the places in your thoughts where fear has been speaking. Let peace quiet the inner noise. Let peace remind your mind that it does not have to fix tonight. It does not have to predict tomorrow. It does not have to carry the weight of every outcome. Tonight, your mind is allowed to rest in not knowing. It is allowed to be held by calm, and let rest move through your body, your shoulders, your jaw, your eyes, your hands, your stomach, your back, your legs, your breath. Let every part of you receive the message that this night is for healing, not for holding more. Let your body know that it no longer has to be the keeper of every old ache. Let your muscles hear the message. Let your breath hear the message. Let your heartbeat hear the message. It is safe now to receive rest. It is safe now to soften into peace. It is safe now to let love be stronger than fear, at least for this night, at least for this moment, at least for this breath. Peace, love, and rest are not things you have to chase tonight. They are things you can allow. That is what makes this moment so sacred. You are not being asked to push harder. You are not being asked to transform yourself through effort. You are being invited to receive, to let something good enter, to let healing happen in a softer way than pain ever did. Many people are more used to effort than receiving, more used to tension than peace, more used to bracing than softness. But your soul still knows how to receive. Your body still knows how to receive. Your spirit still knows what it feels like to be touched by gentleness. Let tonight remind you. Maybe you are not used to feeling full of peace. Maybe you are more familiar with heaviness. That is all right. Peace does not need your perfection. It only needs your openness. Love does not need you to be fully healed before it enters. Rest does not need you to deserve it through suffering. These things are gifts. They can come to you now, even if you are still tender, even if you are still learning, even if part of you is still unsure. The good does not wait until you are flawless. It meets you in your humanity. It meets you in your tiredness. It meets you in the quiet places where you finally stop fighting yourself. So receive now, inwardly, these simple truths. Where pain was, peace may enter. Where fear was, love may enter. Where tension was, rest may enter. Where blame was, kindness may enter. Where heaviness was, softness may enter. Let these words move slowly through you. Let them settle into your heart like warm light settling into a quiet room. Let them become more than words. Let them become a feeling. Let them become a permission. Let them become the emotional atmosphere of your night. And if it helps, say softly within yourself, I let peace fill my heart. I let love fill my spirit. I let rest fill my body. Again, gently, I let peace fill my heart. I let love fill my spirit. I let rest fill my body. Feel how different these words are from the old way of carrying pain. They do not ask you to struggle. They do not ask you to defend yourself. They do not ask you to prove anything. They simply open the door and allow the healing presence of life to enter. That is enough. That is beautiful. That is how the night begins to change. Let your last thoughts before sleep become softer now. Not thoughts of pressure, not thoughts of replay, not thoughts of what you should have done better. Let your last thoughts become peaceful. Let your inner world become a gentler place to lie down in. Let your heart not only release pain, but also receive comfort. Let your body not only exhale tension, but also welcome rest. Let your mind not only quiet old noise, but also open to stillness. This is how healing deepens. Not only by emptying out the pain, but by filling the space with what truly belongs to you. Peace belongs to you. Love belongs to you. Rest belongs to you. Now that you have softened, released, and made room for peace, let these healing words settle into your spirit. Sometimes the heart needs simple words it can return to again and again. Not complicated words, not heavy words, just clear, loving truths. These affirmations are not here to force anything. They are here to comfort you, to guide you, to remind your body, mind, and heart what is true tonight. Let each one move through you slowly. Let each one become a soft light within you. Let each one help carry you gently towards sleep. I am safe tonight. I am safe in this moment. I am safe to soften. I am safe to rest. I am safe to let go. I release old pain. I release what I no longer need to carry. I release what was never mine to keep. I release the pain I never deserved. I let tonight be lighter than yesterday. My heart is ready for peace. My body is ready for rest. My mind is ready to be still. My breath is carrying peace through me. My chest is softening. My body is learning safety. My spirit is learning trust. I do not have to hold everything tonight. I do not have to solve everything tonight. I do not have to understand everything tonight. I only need to rest. I only need to breathe. I only need to let love hold me now. What hurt me was real, but it was not my fault. I release blame. I release guilt. I release the need to punish myself. I speak to myself with kindness now. I choose peace over pressure. I choose gentleness over fear. I choose rest over replay. I choose healing over holding on. The pain may have been with me, but it is not who I am. The fear may have been loud, but it does not lead me tonight. The past may have hurt me, but it does not own this night. My body deserves peace. My heart deserves softness. My soul deserves love. I deserve rest. I deserve healing. I deserve calm. I deserve a quiet heart. I deserve a gentle night. I let peace fill the places pain once touched. I let love fill the places fear once guarded. I let rest fill the places tension once held. I am not behind. I am not forgotten. I am not alone. I am being held by something greater than fear. I am being guided into peace. I am being carried into rest. Healing is happening even now. Something gentle is unfolding inside me. Something peaceful is growing inside me. Something soft is returning to me tonight. My breath is steady. My body is supported. My heart is safe enough to rest. I trust this night to hold me gently. I trust sleep to bring healing. I trust peace to enter quietly. I trust love to stay with me. I let the day go. I let the pain go. I let the worry go. I let this moment be enough. I sleep in peace. I sleep in softness. I sleep in love. I sleep in healing. I sleep under the care of grace. I sleep with a quiet heart. I sleep without carrying what never belonged to me. All is well in this moment. All is softening in this moment. All is becoming lighter in this moment. Tonight, I rest. Tonight, I heal. Tonight, I release. Tonight, I am held. Tonight, I let peace be enough. If one or two of these words stay with you more strongly than the others, let them stay. You do not need to hold every line. Often, one simple truth is enough to carry the heart into peace. Maybe the truth you need tonight is, I am safe tonight. Maybe it is, I release what was never mine to keep. Maybe it is, my heart is ready for peace. Maybe it is, I deserve rest. Maybe it is, tonight I let go. Let whichever words feel warmest to your spirit remain close. Let them repeat quietly inside you like a lullaby. Let them become the soft rhythm your body follows into sleep. There is healing in repetition. When the world has taught you fear again and again, the heart needs peace spoken again and again. When pain has repeated itself inside your thoughts, kindness must repeat too. When the body has lived under pressure, gentleness must be heard more than once before it feels believable. So if you need to, return to these affirmations slowly. Return without pressure. Return without trying to make yourself feel something dramatic. Just let the words do their quiet work. Let them fall into your spirit like drops of warm rain. Let them soften the places inside you that have gone too long without comfort. And as these words settle in you, remember that even one gentle sentence can change the feeling of a whole night. One kind truth can interrupt a long pattern of fear. One soft affirmation can open a window in the mind. One compassionate phrase can loosen a knot in the body. Do not underestimate the power of quiet words spoken with love. The soul hears them. The body hears them. The heart hears them. Tonight, let these words be medicine. Let them be shelter. Let them be the final language of your evening. And now, as this night grows quieter around you, let everything become very simple. You do not need to carry one more lesson. You do not need to gather one more answer. You do not need to push toward healing with force. You have already done enough for tonight. You have told the truth. You have honored the pain. You have softened the body. You have breathed out what was too heavy. You have placed the hurt into the light. You have allowed peace, love, and rest to fill the space. That is enough. More than enough. This night does not ask you for perfection. It asks only that you rest. So let the day go now. Let the voices grow quiet. Let the old tension loosen one last little bit. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw soften. Let your chest open to one easy breath. Let your hands be still. Let your whole body receive the message that it is no longer required to carry the whole story into sleep. You have carried enough. You have felt enough. You have held enough. Now let the night hold you. Remember this before you close your eyes. The pain was real, but it was not your fault. You may have carried it for a long time, but it was never meant to stay forever. Your heart and body have been tired of holding so much. Tonight you have breathed out what was never yours to keep. Tonight you have remembered that it is safe to let go. Tonight you have placed the burden into the light. Tonight you have made room for peace. And because of that, something inside you is already changing. Maybe quietly, maybe gently, maybe in ways you cannot yet fully see, but it is changing. Do not worry if you are not fully healed by morning. Healing is not always sudden. Sometimes it comes like dawn, slowly, softly, almost without sound. It touches the edges first, then it spreads. Then one day you realize the darkness is not holding the room the way it once did. Let healing come like that if it needs to. There is no rush. There is no deadline for your heart. There is no punishment for still being tender. There is only this invitation. Rest tonight in peace, not in pain. If the old thoughts try to return as you drift toward sleep, meet them gently. Do not wrestle them. Do not feed them. Do not follow them down old roads. Just return to your breath. Return to the softness in your chest. Return to the truth that this night belongs to peace now. If you need a simple prayer to carry you, let it be this. I am safe tonight. I release old pain. My heart is ready for peace. Or perhaps this. I do not have to carry this anymore. I let the light hold it now. I let sleep heal what I cannot fix tonight. Let these words wrap around you like a blanket. Let them be enough. There is something very sacred about trusting sleep. When you surrender to rest, you are saying to life, I do not need to control every moment. I do not need to stay awake with every fear. I do not need to keep proving my pain by carrying it through the night. I am willing to let peace watch over me now. I am willing to let love do quiet work in me while I rest. I am willing to believe that the body can heal in stillness, that the heart can soften in darkness, that the soul can be renewed while I sleep. This is not weakness. This is deep trust. This is spiritual rest. So tonight, Let your bed become a place of healing. Let your pillow hold a softy sort of version of you. Let the room around you feel gentle. Let the air feel kind. Let sleep come not like escape, but like blessing. Let the night carry away what no longer belongs in your body. Let your dreams be lighter. Let your breath be deeper. Let your heart feel less alone. Let your mind stop reaching for pain as if it must always be the last voice of the day. Tonight, let peace be the last voice. Let love be the last feeling. Let rest be the final truth. You are allowed to sleep without carrying everything. You are allowed to sleep without replaying what hurt you. You are allowed to sleep without punishing yourself. You are allowed to sleep with a softer heart. You are allowed to sleep in peace. And before this moment closes, let gratitude enter too. Not forced gratitude, not the kind that denies pain, just a small, honest gratitude for this breath, for this body still trying, for this heart still willing, for this night of release, for this quiet chance to begin again in a gentler way. Gratitude opens the soul. It softens what fear hardens. It reminds you that even after pain, there is still something holy here. Still breath, still grace, still hope, still love, still a future not ruled by tonight's sorrow. So if you can, place your hand over your heart once more and whisper inwardly, "Thank you for bringing me here. Thank you for this breath. Thank you for the peace that is entering. Thank you for the rest that is coming. Thank you for the healing already beginning." These small words matter. They turn the night into prayer. They turn the moment into blessing. They remind the heart that life has not left it. Love has not left it. Peace has not forgotten the way back in. Now let everything soften. Let the body soften. Let the face soften. Let the chest soften. Let the breath soften. Let the mind soften. Let the night soften around you. There is nothing more you need to do, nothing more you need to solve, nothing more you need to carry. Just rest. Rest in peace. Rest in love. Rest in the truth that you never deserved the pain you have carried. Rest in the truth that you are allowed to release it. Rest in the truth that healing can begin in quiet ways. Rest in the truth that you are held even now. And as you drift into sleep, let this be the final whisper in your spirit. I am safe tonight. I release what was never mine to keep. My heart is ready for peace. I sleep in love and I wake lighter.